Sweet, I think you should really do something about these power cuts. For some reason, it keeps blacking out every 30 minutes.
Those aren't power cuts. It's your brain just stop functioning after the end of the video because your relevance to this channel has stopped.
We're just all AIs that just shut down at the end of the video.
Dun dun dun!
Give me 3 words and I'll tell you a random story.
Anyway,
Arthuriel cosplaying as Botnik, or whatever that, like, Bot That Writes Stories is called.
Anyway, so welcome to the next part. We're going to see some gators and some golfing, because that's the greatest combination in the world.
Ditto. Wish it had been my idea.
Also, we missed the statue, but I really like that statue.
Then, back in 89, the swamp flooded the whole shooting match, windmills and all. Next thing I knew, I had a half-submerged miniature golf course crawling with 10-foot-long gators.
I hate when that happens.
Also, we picked
Tell
up...
me about it. So I turned the golf course into a driving range.
Stop talking! Actually, why do I care? I can use like post commentary. I'm making a non-commentary version regardless. What? My brain, stop being non-functional, please. Anyway, so we picked up that we got that thing which allows us to extend stuff when it's broken, so we need to use something in order to make use of it.
I think the arm of this guy is slobbering because he's so fat or something.
Yeah.
It's like all the stereotypes plus 5 more.
Yeah, that is kind of a thing with Max. It is kind of reliant on stereotypes.
Why do you ask?
And insane
No
levels.
reason.
Yeah.
So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have?
Bigfoots? Don't get me started about Bigfoots. I used to have a Bigfoot.
My family was murdered by Bigfoots.
I'm beginning to sense a theme.
Don't tell me about them, my PTSD will kick in.
How does he repay me?
In 10s and 20s?
No, he ran away.
Did he have help?
Well, someone must have given him that there acetylene torch to cut through his protective ankle wear.
Well, it's almost like they have a good reason to run away.
Okay, shackled.
Yeah, funny that.
Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Fair point.
There's only gators out there, and they make me lunch if I got in very close to them. Despite the fact that's my point job is to...
Max, let's go.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that joke.
The proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam? Misanthropes? Yeah, misanthropes! What are you, anyway, the president of the Hair Club for Short People?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me.
He does.
I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
Death battle.
I just love how he just casually catches the bat.
Here you go, boss.
That's not really much of a ball.
This is better than nothing.
I suppose so.
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though. Get me the hell
Getting some
outta
deja
here.
vu to the LucasArts logo.
Yeah, I think that's the same sound I used there. Anyway, so now we've got a problem. We have to get the Max out of that Dunkabeast thing there. And right now he's going to show off a couple of things you can do with here. And don't worry, I'm going to cut all the long animations of swinging a golf club because it takes forever.
Thank you.
Yeah, so right now, you can't do anything to help Max from here. If you hit certain spots of the various decorations, you can play certain animations. So it's like a humongous entertainment game before it was actually a thing. Of course, we're not supposed to use golf
What?
balls to help Max out right now. I'm just doing this for fun.
Of course. I do, now that I see the screen, I actually kind of wonder if, like, the monkey head at the top left is supposed to be, like, the big monkey head from, like, Monkey Island.
Well, it's the third biggest monkey head I've ever seen in my life.
Indeed.
References. I think it is.
They never get old, supposedly.
They are dorky though.
Golf ball retriever.
Anyway, so what we're supposed to do, oh yeah, also show off
It's a broken
what you can
golf
do
ball
with the
retriever with a
golf
severed
club
hand
femur.
attached to it.
Use just James' hands and then the magnet
It's a
to be able to
broken golf
use
ball
it
retriever
for
with a
something
magnet
later.
attached to it.
And that's not the end of the golf ball retriever as well. Now to help Max, we have to use the bucket of fish. Oh yeah, you have to click on the box icon to exit it. You can't just click out off the side of the screen, just keep trying. You have to switch out the golf balls for the fish, and then shoot every single one towards until you make a path for the alligators. Problem is, it's a bit finicky because the alligators sometimes move to very awkward spots. And that one just didn't move at all because there was stuff blocking the way.
Oh god, that... So, do they all have to be in the middle or something?
So more or less, it's a bit finicky, but otherwise it's not
Oh
bad.
god.
Oh yeah, I think I stopped a little bit just to show off the dialogue.
Yep, fair enough.
And
1 hour later.
There we go.
There we go.
Across the driving range.
A bit finicky, but we'll eventually get it.
Yeah.
By the way, the golf balls we got, completely useless.
Joy.
And they're still going to be in our inventory all day.
Geez, that certainly took long enough.
Shut up, Max. I hate that game.
Is that because you're a lousy golfer?
You're an irritable bunny today, aren't you?
Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish?
Maybe I should just leave you there.
Did I mention
And
what a
then
lousy
imagine
golfer?
if it now the credits are like if he leaves. Like, they're like, oh, the series ended.
We get, like Telltale starts a new game. It's called Sam.
Can't pick that up.
Sam with no Max. And now you think, where's no Max? Like, yeah, he's just not in the game.
This sounds like the start of like a really terrible YouTube challenge video. It's like, can you complete Sam and Max hit the road without Max?
Oh boy.
Sam,
Yeah, so you
Hey,
can
what?
dunk
I found
Dunk
another
Max in
sample
there as many
Sasquatch
times as you'd
furry
like,
in the
but
booth.
he says
While I
nothing
spent
besides
my
you
young
suck,
life
Sam.
waiting, just sitting there in that horrible booth, waiting.
And yeah,
Jeez, Max, get over it.
Okay.
Max,
you
Max, your
pick.
dialogue is getting all funky. Get it over yourself.
I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it.
That's none of your business, Sam.
Oh, the staple of where Max keeps his inventory.
Mm-hmm.
None of our damn business. Anyway, inside
Until
here,
season 3.
From the Mystery Vortex in scenic Goldwump, Washington.
yeah.
Let
Yes,
me
anyway,
Get
there's
the
a
black
snow,
hole.
Take
there's
a
a
look.
snow globe in the shed of this
Too
thing,
bad it's empty or we could shake it.
and it's not only an important
Like
item,
this?
but also gets us to a new location.
Yeah.
Also, I love how they used move the
Right
entire
on the
image
bottom
instead
of
of
the
just
globe.
entire moving the hand.
It's a
Technical limitations, you know.
Keep on trucking. Shavul the Mole Man.
I mean, couldn't you just make an animation of the
Hey,
hand
maybe
and such?
Shavul's at the Mystery
Whatever.
Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something.
You're always distracted by something, Max.
Max is like
Oh, yeah.
a constant sufferer of ADHD.
Yeah.
I mean, considering the
haven't
way he
seen
like
Black.
wanders around and just sort of kind of acts in front of objects, I guess that's not too surprising.
Yeah.
I haven't punched someone to death in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're supposed to use the gold sword retriever combined with Jesse James' hands, combined with the fish magnet, in order to get a certain object that's inside here.
What?
How do you come up with that?
Because
What the
I
heck?
would not. Okay, what you just did there. That's a solution to something that I've been stuck on. Like the reason I haven't completed the game is because of that. How the fuck are you supposed to know that's there?
Drugs?
well, that, again, I'm going a bit ahead of myself and doing things ahead of schedule. But you'll see in a moment.
Still.
Yeah, that is kind of a BS puzzle there.
Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug?
I do. I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust.
You're an ignorant dolt, Max.
Yeah, like the wooden chair.
Good Lord, it's a possessed outhouse.
This kind of thing
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
happen in our plumbing.
Or would it? Yeah, anyway, this place is kind of weird and... Even, yeah. What's that painting called again? The
The melting clocks.
Piano.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's that too, but more of the one with the staircase.
MC Escher?
Yeah, MC Escher. It's like a combination of MC Escher and that one with the melting clock.
I think that was also MC Escher.
Oh yeah, so
I
it's
don't.
MC Escher more in general.
Underbelly of water.
You can't
No,
see-
it's Salvador Dali who melted the.
Oh.
Oh, fair
Oh,
enough.
yeah.
Who melted
Anyway,
the clock. No.
Imagine they got together, had LSD, and just made this.
Gravity's taken a holiday and lost its luggage.
That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up.
And in the middle, you can see a sort of reference
Oh,
to
damn.
Day of the Tentacle, I believe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some other characters
Birch.
also look like characters from that game, I have the
Mm-hmm.
impression.
Stealth Gib Tool, the Wonk Oi Odd Taw.
oh no! That's not an Easter egg. That's a Bigfoot,
Oh.
Is it?
I think. Yeah, because there's like a sort of box thing, like at the top left, you can see that says Bert on it, and then the poster says Birch. So
Oh, I see.
maybe it's a defrosted Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good call. It did look like the purple tentacle though, if like a
I don't blame you.
The same thing
I don't
Okay,
blame you.
you're
It
right.
does look like that.
So we decided to discontinue the snow globes for
I mean, it looks like an eyeball, a
I guess
single
this
one.
means you
So.
don't have
Yeah.
any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
Or it looks like an
I'm
angry
looking for a
Patrick
big
Star
foot.
with one eye.
You do. I used to have
Patrick
a Bigfoot map
Cyclops.
like ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my sperm
Actually,
compressed,
if
and
you look at it,
right
it's like,
he was
well,
gone.
on whatever side it is currently looking up, it looks like kind of like a guy with some kind of like
Cool.
a pencil neck
Do you
and
know
a
who
wide
Conroy Bumpus
head
is?
over.
Yeah.
forehead.
Angry
such-
Cyclops Tornado.
Then
Yeah.
I got sick and had to leave.
Okay, this place is
This
just making
place
your
seems
mind
to
melt, I
have that
guess.
effect on people.
You're seeing like 10 different ways to perceive this
Are
poster.
you feeling as mentally unstable as I am?
More so.
It'll wear off. in
More so than
2
usual.
hours.
We'll be back.
I feel like setting water on fire, then setting water on fire and fire on the water.
Bigfoot.
Yes, Bigfoot.
I'm actually kind of. I know there's no logical reason, but I'm genuinely wondering why water is the only thing that isn't affected by gravity in here. Even though there's no answer to it. It just is.
It just is. Why
Yeah.
else were there?
This is the same world where, like, human beings and talking anthropomorphic animals and talking normal animals exist, so the
Yes.
logic's already out the window.
I'm
Yeah,
already
there you
using
go.
the vortex.
Well,
Yeah, so
that
the
was good.
vortex is something we'll interact with later. I missed the piece of fur on the ice thing, so we'll have to go back for that later.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, now I notice it. After
But
being
there are a couple of
distracted
things you
by
can do with these doors if you can figure out a way to get through them. Problem is, if we try to approach them, we are the wrong size. As you can see, we is constantly shrinking and
I can't
right,
reach the
growing in
door.
size constantly.
Is it because of the vortex thing
I'd
they
never
went
fit
in
through
or
it.
something?
Not real. No. It's just how it normally is. But if you interact with this mirror,
Yes!
Is this like a timing puzzle with the size and going through the doors?
no. Thankfully not. It's actually... the solution is actually once we get past this... Well, once we're done with this animation.
I wonder if that's a reference to the abyss or something.
That's a mirror indeed.
Yep.
Wait, you have to use it more than. Oh my god.
You have to interact with it.
I told you these
Christ.
was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust.
Okay,
He was
look,
actually
I
right,
like
man.
point and click games, but there's some stuff that is just genuine bullshit design, and stuff like this just is my. Oh my god.
Is it
Yeah,
like
so
in Dark Souls games where you have to ask everyone 15 times or something.
I can't.
yeah,
Kinda.
so there were magnets under the thing, and this is the key to actually opening the doors. If you activate a magnet, it will activate a color. That's the color you can enter according to the magnet
What
thing.
the crap?
Ah, okay.
Problem is, only one of these doors actually right one.
It's a forest of shoe trees.
All other
afraid,
doors lead
Sam.
to
Let's
forests
get outta
of
here.
shoe trees for whatever reason.
Great.
So guess which one it is.
Well,
Is it the last color so it takes really long?
Well, there's red, blue, and 2 orange doors.
right.
It's a
And yeah, you have to
forest
wait
of
for
shoe
Max to
trees.
go in as well,
I'm
so
afraid,
that
Sam.
takes
Let's
forever.
get outta here.
Yellow, blue.
Now there's also a third magnet in here as well, which is yellow.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Yeah, you need to combine both of them in order to get orange. There are no
Speaking
purple
of
or
shoe
green doors,
trees-
thankfully, so... So what is in this door?
The crap.
It's a
Anytime, Max.
forest of shoe trees.
Speaking of shoe trees, I once heard about a mod that on a YouTube video that replaces all the trees in Skyrim with hands, and it looks really weird.
I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust
Anyway, the
punks.
final one, the door next to the door to the vortex, is the one we need to get to.
Is this like a family with a couch potato guy? then?
Sam, look.
Yeah, this guy's, I think, uncle, I believe, or cousin or
Well,
whatever.
this bottled water is a real letdown.
It's a relative, basically. And he can tell us more about
Need your
Bigfoot.
help.
Help is my middle name. Or maybe it's Star Child.
What do you know
Okay.
about Bruno?
Bruno the Bigfoot?
Why do people keep asking that question?
Bruno and I go way back. I've always felt a special kinship with Bigfoots.
I feel the same way about pointy sticks.
Shh. I haven't thought about Bruno for years. Allow me a moment to karmically link myself to him.
Oh no,
If you
he's the
must.
hippie one.
I carpet
Hold on.
link myself, I
I'm
mean having
getting
epileptic
something.
fit.
I
Oh my God.
see a hard
It-
rock.
Hang on, I need to activate disco mode.
Yeah.
Enchanted Argyle Forest. Wait, man. Bruno's in trouble. It's like several voices screaming out in terror.
Oh, God.
And then suddenly silence.
Oh god.
Yep, it's a
Sorry,
reference to
guys,
Star Wars,
but
I
I
do
can't
hope.
Oh,
get a
God.
psychic image of Bruno. The sad
Again,
truth
LucasArts.
is that I haven't been able to concentrate very well.
I mean, to be fair,
Since I lost
LucasArts
my
did
mood
put Sam and Max
ring, I'm the
references in
biggest
some Star
bald
Wars
swine
games, so I
in
guess
the world.
I guess this is just kind of fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, there was even one over there with some Monkey Island references as well, and an option to play with a costume, which is basically Guy by Streetwood.
No, but I don't
Oh
see
my
how
God.
Bruno's going to
Cool.
get me any
Yeah, so anyway, so the reason why the ring was in the giant ball was because this guy worked on it, and he mentioned he lost it after he finished it. So, you got to figure, the ring must be inside the ball.
So basically what we're learning here is that in order to get this point, you have to solve one of two bullshit puzzles.
It's an adventure game from the 90s.
Let's go, Max.
So basically,
Yeah, but
the
LucasArts is
time
known
ball
for
was
making
a
good
reference to
adventure
the Death
games.
Star.
That doesn't mean that they don't make bullshit puzzles. Again,
Yeah.
Monkey Branch.
Hmm.
Joke, man. Here, I'll get you some.
I mean, they're much better than majority of adventure games. I definitely agree.
Oh, especially Sierra.
Yes, they don't kill you every 5 seconds, or at least they stop doing so at some point.
Smeared it all over Frog Rock.
What'll happen then?
I like how the music is sometimes really weird.
Thanks. Let's go, Max.
You just make me want to put some disco music from The Sims.
It's not your beat.
Oh yeah, Hero Beat would be better.
Filled with vile and mysterious liquid.
Yeah, but we need the driving
could
scene
be my
and
long-lost
drifting
friend
downhill in Japan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we got Magic Dust. We need to get it to Frog Rock. That's for them. Oh yeah, I also decided to show off this minigame. Which, yeah, it's a really weird one.
Oh, and now I get flashbacks to some crap DOS game that was...
Yeah,
Bit
so
similar
I don't
to
really
that.
get
I
what this
hate
minigame
it.
is about. I'm guessing you're supposed to jump over the highway signs, then you get points. But if you time it wrong, you'll crash into it and lose time. And it
Holy
took me a
crap,
while
this
to figure
is
out how to
fast.
quit this game, because pressing escape doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I got stuck in this for a good while. I had to stop recording just to figure out what the hell it is to stop this thing.
So how do you stop, or what do you
You press
do?
the Q button for quit.
Oh,
There's no
damn it.
indication
Oh my
for it,
God.
so that's fun. Max survived
Do you
level
have to
1.
beat it to continue, or is it just optional?
This is just completely optional. There's no reason to play this.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway,
Holy... What the... How do
Yeah.
you beat this? Oh, just going to the side.
yeah, you can just crash into these. And that's the only hazard in here.
Out of order.
That game wouldn't be too bad if it
I
just
don't
wasn't
think my
so,
head needs
like,
to be inflated
stuttery,
beyond its
like...
Yeah.
already grotesque
Anyway,
proportions.
here we are getting some objects I missed. Here's the lens for the telescope. Or I mean the binoculars we need.
It's a fish
Oh.
magnifying lens.
Yeah, we need that in order to find Frog Rock. But we also need to find the last bit of fur, which I forgot in the Vortex room. I think I didn't get it at this
It's a
point,
for
but I
sure
got the puzzle thing here. And I think that's also before I figured out,
Okay,
oh, you're
I've
supposed to use
launched the
this to find
magnifying
Frog
lens in
Rock.
front of the mounted binoculars.
So this is just me
Why, it's the
not...
eternal plane of acid
Oh
rain.
yeah, no, you have to find, you get to find,
Don't play with acid rain.
yeah, you get, yeah, so
It's a
you find
rock.
the their locations, and the mole guy said that Frog Rock is between some two
The largest
landmarks.
stump
You
in
have
the
to
world.
find these landmarks, and if you find them, he'll figure, oh, this rock
It's a rock.
is between this and that. That means it's supposed to be Frog Rock.
Ah.
Mount Badrich.
That looks
It
like
must be
something from The Simpsons.
Springfield from Simpsons.
Yeah,
It's a rock.
I only know it because I played Hit and Run, and that thing was in there.
It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights. It's a rock.
It's really a lot like the theodolite from Lost Crown.
That's the enchanted Argyle Forest.
Yeah.
We just keep spinning. We see an angry heartache girl just popping up.
It's a
Yeah,
rock.
that-
Danvers!
Between the
Wait,
two things,
what the hell are you?
Saturn was between. Must
Danvers,
be Frog Rock.
I told you to stay away from my stuff.
I'm sorry, I don't know who this Danvers is. Can I help you, sir? Also, what are you doing inside
I think I can
outside
see
the building?
Frog Rock.
That's very dangerous. I'm a ghost, you dumbass. Anyway, so we got
He doesn't say anything, he just fades.
Yeah.
That's it.
anyway, we got the last piece of fur, and now we should be able to
Or maybe I'm in love.
finally get to Frog Rock and figure out where we need to go. And this is Frog Rock. It doesn't look anything like a frog.
This
Or
doesn't look
frog.
like a frog at all.
I mean, it does look like a rock, but it doesn't look like a frog.
I want my money back.
Latent tourist.
Real.
Didn't
Pay
they? They
anything.
didn't pay.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody better give me some money.
Oh, I said rock to this. I keep mixing up the word I want to say and rock. What's wrong with me?
Did you just slap the fur on it?
Yeah, you have to put the fur in, and annoyingly, you have to wait for Max to jump in there and just touch it for whatever reason. Every single time. I probably should have sped this up, but oh well.
That's no problem.
Times Sam does something unhygienic. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, is it Max?
I think it's supposed to. I mean, it's supposed to be longer, but for some reason it doesn't. Because I know in one video I saw, Max is supposed to say, "That's gross, Sam."
Hmm. Gross out counter. 3. What the hell was that?
Well,
Counter?
That's like a sound effect right
Wait
from
for it.
Phoenix Wright.
Was it like
Kinda
some
does,
phone?
yeah.
Like just longer, and for some
sure
reason.
gets dark quickly around here.
I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort.
Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog?
And it's a ship
Was,
from The Sims or Sim City.
Another cousin or what?
maybe.
This means something, Sam.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
What is it? Bum?
Go to Bumpusville. Oh
That
my
guy
god.
is all over the place.
It's a Conroy world after all.
Is it the mansion of the country? Yeah.
He almost,
It's like,
that statue almost makes it look like he's Johnny Bravo.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, that's like if Bumpus and Johnny Bravo had a baby.
Oh my
I think there's
god.
also bird shit on it or some.
Oh yeah, I think there is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, this well is completely pointless, but you can do a couple of fun
wishing
things.
well.
I wish I had.
Can you put Max
power
down
to
it?
decide who lives and who dies.
I should have
Oh,
tried
no.
Need a
it!
bigger
God
well.
damn it!
Imagine Death Note, but Sam has the Death Note. He
Ready
would
to throw money in
write
this thing.
the entire world.
You mean Max? Max
Yeah,
is the one who
sorry.
would be...
Oh, damn it. Why do I confuse?
Oh my
I
god.
wish this game were over. Hold it. Get back.
Oh, damn champ!
Oh, that's brilliant.
Dealing with a very literal well here.
I've not seen that before.
Something with fire.
Well, that was a waste of money.
And if you try it one more time...
Ah, this thing's malfunctioning.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So in a
It's
way,
like
oh
Team
god.
Fortress where you see everything from the view of the
Right.
pyro in one
Hey,
video.
Max, take a look at this.
It's titled Me, Myself, and I.
Hey, you learned how to read.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this
That's-
guy might be a little bit self-centered.
Mm-hmm.
Partners, I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville. Feel free to wander the
Like how
mansion,
crap it
but
looks,
for Pete's
isn't it?
sake, don't touch anything.
Yep. Yes, we're mostly just
What,
gonna
the
explore
robot?
around for the most of it.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Oh, wait, did you try to pick it up?
No, I tried to interact with it.
Oh, right, because there is a joke in this game. No, actually, never mind. I might have been thinking about.
Truck weekend.
Where was
Happening
it?
Every Sunday.
There was a joke, I think, in this game where it's like if you try to use
Okay,
pickup
I'm
on
over
certain
the shop
characters,
now.
Sam goes like, I don't know how.
But I'm
I don't know any
sure
good words to
Jesse
pick him up.
will survive.
Let's see. Okay. Anyway,
My truck.
one of the objects we need is within this pillow with the
Pillow.
green
And
goo.
ew, it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
This is something we need for the end of the game, funny enough. And it's just lying there.
Yeah.
This toupee is also be something we need, but...
It's one of Conroy's toupees. Uh-oh.
What in the name of Jethro Clampett's going on in her?
Hey!
That hurts.
Knock it off!
It was a smooth animation.
And
so,
stay out.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, great animation.
Yeah. Oh god, I just saw
Oh,
the
I've
hedge
seen
right.
the-
Best way to get the two
Oh yeah, me too. I'm like, what?
What?
Uh,
You mean the-
The
hedge
hedge on the right, the
Oh,
head
yeah, I see.
looks like.
And despite that, Vicky's go in here and he doesn't really care
I
anymore.
feel a nigh
Yeah.
uncontrollable urge to stick bolts in your neck and shout, "It's alive! It's alive!"
Nye.
Can I help you two?
So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for?
The way I understand it, Mr. Bumpus uses a sophisticated virtual reality scenario to interface with the mansion security system.
The devil, you say?
The devil! The devil!
Yeah, sometimes Mr. Bumpus lets me use the equipment. I pretend I'm over 100 feet tall and everyone else is like ants and I just squish, 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 squish.
We get the picture. So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like?
Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain?
Hey, don't be casting no aspirations toward Mr. Bumpus. He busted me out of the youth camp, gave me this high-paying $4.75 an hour job, taught me how to speak Swahili, found a baboon's heart for my sister's transplant operation, and he sings real
A baboon
pretty,
heart?
too.
I'm sorry, what?
Baboon
Yeah.
heart.
So he gets a crap job, but on the other side he gave him organ transplant that apparently worked.
On my feet?
He's got you there, Sam.
Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie?
I did, but then I took a couple aspirin.
Well, we'll
This is
be
good.
looking around ourselves. Don't get up.
Fine.
Skip it.
Yeah. Anyways, we can use the interactive thing,
Hey,
but not yet,
visitors
because
ain't allowed to use Mr. Bumpus' state-of-the-art virtual reality equipment.
you know how much
Scram.
money it took to even get it, and it's still a worthless piece of crap.
$700.
Yes.
Bought retail
John
from
Muir.
HTC.
Yeah.
Say, Sam, just
Probably
who
even
is
more
John
considering
Muir?
this was before.
John Muir?
No.
Yeah.
there's-
Oh god, this.
Disko doesn't know
Yes.
who John Muir is.
Wasn't he like a painter or something?
What a maroon.
No.
What
You'll find out.
cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well,
But
you really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
Oh, he was like a philosopher or something.
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
But who's John Muir? Do you really want to know? If you'll stop talking, sure. Okay, hit it, boys.
How does Sam not hear this?
A
You know?
man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure.
His love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
Edutainment.
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 Sure.
Well, that was educational. Let's steal this
Stunning
painting.
portrait of John Muir, famous naturalist.
Right? Yoink. Don't question how he does the entire painting down his... whatever.
I mean, to be fair, like, adventure games have never questioned that.
Oh
my god.
Oh, yeah.
The king of
Is that
They look
Pinocchio
happy.
up there?
Conroe.
Yes, it's Pinocchio up there, yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate floor shows.
I like how depressed they look, or rather not, like background.
Well, considering they're dead, I think I expect to be nothing but depressed.
I mean the two people in the background. Or the
Oh,
dead
oh,
two.
yeah.
No. I don't mean it.
A terrible Elvis impersonator.
Happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like
Please,
some child
please
in
stop
a
doing that.
pod.
Nope, he ain't gonna stop.
Stop. Stop.
No, his hips are out of control.
I
Oh
trained
no.
my first tiger before I could speak. Killed
It's like the Mr. Burns singing his song about what species he wears for a suit.
Bigfoot and giraffe neck freak. I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys!
God.
Yeah.
What the hell? 1 hour later, it's still going.
It's almost over though.
It's tough to be a country western star.
I enjoy the fact that the, I don't know what it's called, armadillo or something on the left didn't have a mouth, it just tongue went in and out when I was singing.
It's just depressing.
I don't think it's armadillo. It's more like a anteater.
Yeah.
Anteater, that's what they're called.
Yeah,
There we go,
armadillo is the
sorry.
one with
Almost
the
over.
shell and can turn into a ball.
The video's over almost.
Please, Conroe
Yeah.
Bumpus has left the building.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, the lady.
So we can't proceed here because it's a force field and we can't do anything about it
I
yet.
don't indiscriminately use people, except Max.
There we go, that's what it
Hey,
was.
Trixie.
And we can't help them yet because, again, the force
Hey,
field.
Bruno.
Are their mouths do glued together?
Maybe. So we'll see what we can do next time.
Yeah.
Indeed.
See you then.
Bye.